Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. And if the music's okay. Hooray, cool. Hope everyone's okay. Got some nice sunny weather. Gonna be doing some Christmas stuff today because I didn't really know what else to do. And I'm always really unorganised with Christmas presents and stuff. So, and we hadn't really shown any of the Christmas stuff on video yet, because we hadn't made it. So I thought I would do Christmas and then we can show it all stuff. I think I'm missing a stencil. Maybe I didn't bring it home. Anyway, yeah, let me know how you're doing. I have absolutely no plan for what I'm going to do, so it's all be a bit chaotic. I thought I'd brought the lowercase one of these, but I don't think I have, which is annoying. So I have my fonts, and I have my stencils, and I have a mini font, part 1, and I have my washi tape, which I need to open. So yeah, let me know how you're doing while I open these. Nate has a new job, which is very exciting. His new second series of his show has gone out, which is very exciting. He's in the chat, so he can tell you about it. Here's the new washi tape, which I haven't properly seen because I've only seen it in boxes. So, I'm super excited. Has everyone, I don't think everyone will have their festive stuff yet because there were so many orders, but hopefully, I'm just scratching my ear, sorry. Hopefully a lot of you have got it and hope you like it. I also managed to print off some paper, like oh, there's the other one, yay, just as we were leaving the office, and I was like, yeah, poor Tracy had so much to do, and the printer was playing up, so I have 2.5 sheets of blue and I wanted to print one of each, but there we go. Poor old Joe had to print them for me. I think these are my favourite stickers ever, to be honest. And I'm not really a Christmas person, but I just really wanted to use these. And I've got these as well, so we can use the snowflakes. Cool, so I'm going to do like a gift list, I think, across 2 pages. Because I don't really need to plan anything else, because I don't do anything for Christmas. Yeah, penguins are for life, not just for Christmas. Oh, hi Gemma. Life has been so manic, one thing after another, that I haven't journaled properly for what feels like forever. So I'm in my pages with my journal, watching you and having a play. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I really love the penguins. I mean, maybe they will be a feature for Christmases. Ongoing, who knows? I need a glue stick. Oh, Bruce. It's so hard being a dog. So hard being a dog. Oh, now I have sticky hands. It's unpleasant. Oh, my Cordal pin badges. Oh, I have... Oh my god, there's so much stuff to show you guys. I can't really show you all, but I do have I have a penny pin if you want to see in real time. She doesn't have the backs on because she's just hanging on my wall. I don't have the other ones. I thought it would be a bit cheeky to take one of each, but I took a penny. So she is this big for scale. She has two things, so she won't get lost. When you pin her on something, she doesn't spin around, so that's awesome. And she fits in the holes of an IKEA pegboard, just so you know. And I also have one of these, which I will show you very briefly because I feel like everyone's excited about it. Da, 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 da. But I don't have anything in it as of yet. But my plan is to make this my planner for 2024. So my next live stream, I think, is going to be me setting this up. But wait, there's more than one pin badge already. That's not a daisy. There's just Penny. There's only Penny and the 5 daisies. Sorry if that wasn't clear. Joe said imagine penguin pin badges next year, so I don't know if I said that there were penguins. There aren't penguins. Pin badges aren't available to buy it. They will be coming soon, says Joe. Yes, sorry. But we've announced them, so we've sneaky peeked them in enough places, so I felt like I could show you. Yes, journals are always available. Why is this not tearing? I wanted it to be bigger than that. Oh well. Oh no, that's okay. Yes, we're still going to have journals. We are journal focused, but we know there are lots of people who like pre-printed planners, and we wanted to kind of do some stuff for those people. It's why it's called a hybrid planner. So we're going to have plain dot grid pages for it and stuff. So in terms of size, it's A5, this is B5, so it's about a B5 size, but the inserts will be A5. Yes, one-stop shop for all things planning, says Joe. I do not have any inserts because I had some and then Joe took them to take photos in a pink, one of the pink ones. And then I didn't get them back, so I can show you with a sticker sheet, I suppose. So this is A5, and that's how big it is. So you've got room. So the cool thing, you got a pen thing there. Yeah, she stole them for photos and then, but didn't give them back. So you got a pen loop there, and then you've also got a pen loop here. I know this wasn't meant to be what this live stream was, sorry. And then it closes thus, and you can have 2 pens, or a pen and a pencil, or a pen and a highlighter, and I enjoy that very much. And our new pads fit in here as well, which I also don't have one of those. But I am very excited about doing this next year because, just put it this way, because I always sort of run out of steam at the end of the year, and all my spreads have been just like really, really quick. I missed too. I didn't want to miss too many pages. Literally like that, like really, really, really boring, kind of. And I do the same thing every week. So, so I thought maybe I should just switch it up. Have some pre-printed ones that I can decorate. I need some kind of system for, I'm going to crack on with my actual thing now. Sorry for the digression. I just hit the camera with my head again, sorry. Carol says, just want to say, finished my A5 2023 journal, moved on to another brand journal that I bought before my Oops Daisy ones. I only started in September, but OMG, can't wait to finish it and use my penny. Miss the centre and side dots so much. The dots are very good, aren't they? Joe says, honestly, we have so much going on. Planner pads, wire-bound planners, planner binders, gifts, enamel badges. Yeah, we do have so much. It is slightly overwhelming, keeping track of everything, and keep track of what's going on and what date everything is happening. Or like, I just... Also new and improved universal grid rulers, 2024 stencils, yep, all the stuff. And all of these things have website things that need to happen and photos that need done, and it's so busy. Also, with my journal, we have this app now called Todoist. Tins, says Joe. No B5 grid guide yet. As far as I'm aware. It's on the list. What was I going to say? With my journal, we're using this app called Todoist at work, and I find it really, really useful. And I think Joe finds it really useful. Yeah, the grid rulers, I think, are as good as the grid guide. They're just used in a slightly different way. I use my ruler all the time when I'm doing weeklies and stuff. The grid ruler for reference. Oh, I don't have it. Where is it? Usually in the back. I don't know where it is. Lost it. Oh, it's this one. So we've got new and improved ones, and it has the numbers printed on it properly because I said to Joe I find it really useful to have these numbers on. I've completely lost my train of thought. Yes, Joe says, I do find it useful, Todoist, but that is a job in itself. I spent the whole of last Saturday populating Todoist for all the jobs for the current project. Yeah, it involves a lot of work for Joe. Because we all have, like, there's a Joe section, a Kate section, a Tracy section, a Jordan section, and we all log in and like tick off our jobs and stuff. But it means that like some things will be like, whoever finishes their thing first, can you make all the listings for this? So it will be assigned to me and Joe, and then whoever does it first can tick it off. So then the other person doesn't then have to go, oh, do I need to do this? Blah, blah, blah. What shall I do? I want a gift list. Maybe I could do a Christmas movie list as well, because I do like a Christmas movie. Absolutely no idea what to do. Okay, I'm going to do gift list sticker. Maybe I will write Christmas down here or something. Sort of wish I'd used the other sticker, but there we go. As I want to use the font stencil, I also want to draw a penguin, so I might do that on paper and then cut him out and stick him there. We will see. We will see. Joe says they are made of the same material as the grid guide and have checkbox holes too. Yes, so this will be made, it will basically match this. This will match this, so it will have all of this printed on it instead of being a sticker, and it will be more see-through. And it's going to have checkbox holes and stuff. It's going to be very cool. I'm excited about it because I use mine all the time, despite it not being in my journal. Nate says very organised. Joe says we try, it all works until I remember I've forgotten to add whole projects, but at least it can be rearranged by priority. Yeah, so it's got 4 priority levels, and if Joe's like, oh, actually this needs doing now, she just changes the priority and then it goes to the top of the list. So I know that I need to do that first. So I sort of come in the morning and open it, and whatever's at the top, that's what I do. And sometimes it says Joe and Kate to discuss X, and then I'm like, oh, no. I'm just going to write, how many letters does Christmas have? C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S 9. C-H-R-I-S. Maybe I could have done this with my ink, but the best part is that I have it on my phone, so when I think of something similar, then I can add it. Yeah, that is good. I mean, it's not good for your work-life balance, but in a way it kind of is, because it means you can just really quickly add it and then forget about it, and you don't need to be like, oh, I must remember that when I get home, or I can't spell things backwards. Is it an I? Yeah, it's an I. Oh, mind has gone blank. Exactly, otherwise I either stress about it or totally forget, which is even more stressful. Yep. We don't want to be stressed, because that makes us all stressed. How freaking perfectly did that fit? Should I write planning? Oh, planning there, maybe? PLANNING 8. PLAN N. PLAN. Oh, Joe says, I don't think we've said about our washi tape being in Anya Hindmarsh boutique in Knightsbridge. Is it Hindmarsh or Hindmarsh? If anyone is in London, please can you visit and report back? Yes, so while I was on holiday, this isn't going to fit. We had an order, wholesale order from this is very productive, Shima. This is about as productive as it gets. We had wholesale order from someone, and the address was Anya Hindmarsh store in Knightsbridge. Is it Knightsbridge? Chelsea, Kensington, somewhere like Sloane Square area. I think it's Kensington. And Joe was like, oh my god, I love Anya Hindmarsh. I don't really know who she is. I'd heard the name. She makes bags, I believe. So Joe messaged and said, oh my god, I love your bags. Why do you want washi tape? Why? What is this? And they said they were having a stationery pop-up shop. Now I'm going to do it all again in pens, so that's really exciting for you to watch. I think I'm going to do it in 0.1 though. So they have a stationery pop-up, and I believe it's on now, and we did talk about going. But I don't know when we will even have time. So I think some of our washi tape is in Anya Hindmarsh shop, which is very exciting. It is we do need to go. We should go and have like a really decadent lunch in Kensington or somewhere. So many things. It's on until the 16th. That's like a week and a bit, isn't it? Oh, we should go next weekend maybe. Although I think I'm going to the zoo next weekend. Nate, remind me when that zoo thing is. Joe says that A5 General is £350. That is insane. I can only assume it is like handmade leather. Zoo is next weekend. Cool. I mean, maybe we could just take the day off work and go on a weekday. Oh no, I think I messed that one up. Or we could go after we go to the zoo. Me and Nate could meet you there. We're going to the zoo because Nate's work has like this event on at the zoo and it was free to go. And I was like, let's go to the zoo. And I used to volunteer at London Zoo, so I haven't been back since. So it'd be quite nice to go back. See the anteaters. I used to feed the anteaters. So I volunteered at the bugs bit, if you've ever been to London Zoo. This is before I was a veterinary nurse, and I used to clean the fish tanks, feed the fish, feed all the cockroaches and the insects, and I used to have to go in the locust room, which was my least favourite thing. I absolutely hated it, and I sort of didn't do it a lot of the time because it was terrifying and I didn't want to tell them. Yeah, it is a bit small for like the lions and stuff. It does make me sad. I was volunteering there when the lion arrived from Canada, and he was in a big crate. They'd shipped him over from Canada, and everyone was all excited. And Bugs is like right behind the back of the lion enclosure, is backs on to the back of the Bugs building. That's a lot of bees. And we heard him roar, and it was so loud. It was like one of those noises that is just like a really visceral noise. They do have good snails. They have giant African land snails. They have these big, they're like this big and they're black. I don't know what they're called. They're really fancy, and they're like, the actual snail is like bright orange. I don't know if they're on display or if they're just like in the back. They had a lot of stuff that was just in the back. They had these big stick insects, like this big. You have no sound. Anyone else have no sound? I don't think it's me, because it all seems fine this end. Cool. Might need to just refresh. It's probably your internet cut out or something. Yeah, they have good penguins too. I also used to have to go in the spider walkthrough, which I don't know if it's still there. There's like a little room in the bugs bit where you sort of go in through like a curtain and you walk round and back out, and it's all like set up like trees and branches and stuff, and there's just spiders hanging from the ceiling, and like they're basically allowed to just be in the room and you walk through then, so they're not behind glass or anything, and there has to be obviously someone in there all the time because you don't want spiders, like if a spider falls on the floor you don't want people standing on them or people like touching them and stuff, so it's had to be someone in there all the time. So I used to do that and I quite liked that because it was just kind of standing, and you got to tell people about the spiders. I need a pen. This might be a good pen. Who knows? This might also be a good pen. Do I have a pink one of these? I thought I did. Maybe I do not. I do not. I should have done this before, but oh, that's not too bad, is it? I thought I had a pink one. That's too dark. Oh, I do have a pink one. I have two pink ones. I knew I hadn't made that up. That one's not going to be right. No, that's kind of orangey. Oh, that's good. It's perfect. Perfect. Do some pink letters. Gonna colour them in. Oh, that's nice. Nice dusty pink. That goes so well with that. I really like these pens. I should probably buy a set of them, but they have a pointy end as well. I always get them free from the stationery show. I think I said this before. I just have like 6 really random colours. They are Snail. That's not the company though, is it? I don't know. Who makes those? I'm not sure. I could Google it. Yeah. Oh, that is the brand. Is it? Oh, Royal Talons. Our faves. Oh, sorry, you got there before me. Maybe I'll wait for like the January sale or something. Do they do January sales? Black Friday, maybe. Shima says, has anyone used Tombow twin tone pens? Are they any good? I have not. I do not know what that is. What are they different to the normal Tombows? I don't have many Tombows. I only have like the odd ones that we did. These are really old. Yeah, I got given these years and years ago as like a leaving present. That one I did. They don't say twin tone, so I don't know. I have a lot of odd pens. I only have like no! Errors have been made. I only have like one proper set of pens. I've lost my train of thought. I was talking about the zoo. I feel like I exhausted that topic. Twin tones, I like colouring pens. One end is fine and the other is a thicker nib. Is that not what those are? Is that not what these are? Aren't they just normal Tombows? Or a normal Tombow is not like that? I'm not a pen person, as I say every time. I'm not down with the pens. That's a brush end one, that's a dual tip. Okay. Oh, so it's more like a bullet nib, not a brush nib. You've got brush, bullet and chisel, right? Those are the main ones. And then fine. That's the pen lingo. Oh, I quite like these colours. Like a felt tip and a fine liner. Okay. In that case, no, I have not used them. Maybe someone else has. I'm sure they're excellent because Tombow are very good pens. I'm just going to have tea. They are a lot Shima says they're a lot cheaper than brush pens. Don't really use calligraphy in my journal, so thinking if I get a pack I might as well go for the twin tone. Good idea. I don't do calligraphy. I like a brush pen though for colouring, but it's personal preference, isn't it? I'm going to find a piece of paper, probably this one, and I'm going to draw a penguin on it, and then I'm going to cut him out and stick him on, because do I have a thicker piece of paper? Probably not. No, okay, we'll just use this. And I think it would be more fun for everyone. I'm just going to tear this in half. Or shall I cut it? Raymar says, I got a pack of twin tones, so I didn't like them. They were not smooth and blotched. There's my neighbour walking past on his little daily walk. Hey, that's the neighbour with the tiger picture in the garden. Yeah, interesting people. They don't say hello to us. I don't think they like us very much. Lots of chat about pens. Can you actually see what I'm doing? Sorry if I'm not being clear. So you can do this the other way around if you go in for pen first, but I like to do pencil first. Another option for me is just to wait for Black Friday and splurge on the dual brush. Shall I give... Oh, I should have done that bit as well. Oh no, I don't want that bit. That's his jumper. / her jumper. It's alright, we just won't draw that bit in. And then we do the little face. I mean, if ever there was an advert for stencils, then this is surely it. Then we finish that line, and I think maybe some earmuffs. So I'm going to tie, and then we would finish these lines as well. I will do it at the end. So if you were going to do it in pen, you would do the face first, and then the jumper. I think I may have done that wrong. That line should come up here, like that. It's okay. Oops, didn't do his head or his hands. love Autumn Leaves mini one. Yeah, that's been really popular. Really, really good feedback from that one. I'm going to do this like this, so it's a bit more fluffy. I'd love to know why that one in particular is so popular, because you know, we just make stuff that we think people will like, and then some things are really popular and some things aren't, and it's really hard to know sometimes. Like, is it just because it's flowery, or like that you don't like the characters as much, so you preferred that one because it wasn't as charactery? Or is it just because it's autumn and everyone loves autumn? Oh, Holly's gone for a walk. You might hear a big woof shortly. Hello, Holly. Gonna go back to bed? She's gone back to bed. It's like, who are you talking to? Oh no, she's still walking around. Maybe she needs the toilet. So many comments, sorry, trying to catch up. Oh my god, the Christmas Tree Lane box is adorable. Yes, the Christmas Tree Lane one is our favourite in the office. I think we've gone out with a bang. Whilst you're drawing penguins, Kate, we're having a barbecue. Yeah, it's nice weather today. We walked the dogs in jumpers and jeans and we were absolutely boiling. Shima says, can't believe it took me so long to subscribe. I love the colour palette and doodles. Roma says, I think the colours are perfect for start of autumn. Autumn is my favourite season. Really enjoyed banana theme too. I think it will go well with lots of other themes. Colours are lovely. I particularly like the selection of leaves. Love the colours. Banana made me smile. Cool. So you're just autumn people, and it's nice colours. I like the banana box. I didn't really use it in my journal, but it was one of my favourite washi tapes at the time. I'm really annoyed by this bit, but I feel like anything I do is going to make it worse, because it's going to make the colours not go right. What shall we colour you with? We need black. Dark grey. I have so many. Just need to. Oh, I can test them on here, can't I? Cool grey. That's a bit too grey. Charcoal grey. Basically the same. green, storm grey. I think it's just gonna have to be black, isn't it? Although, what's that one? Shadow black. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'll do shadow black. My puppy's favourite toy is a banana, so I keep coming back to it. Oh. What kind of puppy do you have, Emily? This is really hard to do without leaning my head into the camera. He's a Lancashire heeler called Walter, 10 months. A Lancashire heeler? I don't even know what that is. That's really bad because as a veterinary nurse for 4 years, I'm going to Google it. Lancashire heeler. Ah, little black and tan thing. Oh, it's like a corgi, but it's black and tan and oh, it's cute. I've never heard of them. I was here at Stationery Fest. Or maybe I met him and I just have no memory of it. I'm very sorry if I met him and you and have completely blanked. I do remember meeting a dog. I think I met a couple of dogs. It was a very busy day. There's a fly buzzing around me. He loved it. Hopefully he'll be back next time. Yeah, hopefully we'll be back next time too. Nate says he liked banana. Yes, we all remember Banana Man. That's why he's called Eric. Oh, maybe you didn't know that. Banana's called Eric after Banana Man. This is brand new information. This looks a lot darker than it did up there. He lives in Acacia Avenue, Obbs. I wonder if there is an Acacia Avenue anywhere. It's a plant, isn't it, acacia? So legitimately be an actual place. Now we need an orangey. That'll do. Joe's here with the facts. Acacia Avenue is a cliche in British culture, says Google. It is a placeholder name for an unexceptional middle-class suburban street. Did not know that. There are at least 60 Acacia Avenues in the UK, 9 of them within Greater London. So what came first? The cliche, placeholder, or Banana Man? Did Banana Man make it a cliche? Or did Banana Man use it because it was already a cliche? These are the facts we need to know. I need another blue. I need a pink, like a dark. This one wasn't really right, was it? So many blue pens. Wasn't Banana Man Australian and a product of a pro-banana consumer awareness group? I think that is an urban legend, that it was made by the banana people. I don't think any of these are right. How come someone have so many blue pens? It needs to be like navy, which I don't think any of these are. That's horrible and also very dry. That's too blue. None of these are right. Might use that one. What's this one? No. Apparently he didn't live in Acacia Avenue. Banana Man Wikipedia, 29 Acacia Road, Nutty Town. Nutty Town? What? Nutty Town is... I think I'll use those two. Is he from Australia, Joe? And is he a product of the pro-banana group? Because I don't think that's true. What am I doing? I'm going to do blue jumper. Eric, he just found out his surname is Wimp. Eric Wimp. That is not a great name, is it? It's not a name you want. Don't apologise. It's good to have something to talk about. Otherwise I end up rambling or ranting about something. Like the inefficiency of the cafe of the garden centre we went to yesterday. What's that? That's that one. Pink. Who's John Gearing, Joe? It's first drawn by John Gearing in 1980. This now doesn't look like a good blue, but it's done now. And is a parody of Superman and Batman. What did he actually do? Like, I remember the start, like the theme tune and stuff, but I don't remember an episode. Like, what did he actually do when he was Banana Man? Did he rescue people from... John Keith Gearing died on my birthday. Was a British cartoonist with a distinctive, occasionally flamboyant style, most famous for the Beano and the Dandy. Aww. I love the Beano. Wasn't a big Dandy fan. For whatever reason, I don't know. I loved the Beano. We had so many Beano annuals. I used to read them in bed. I think my mum's got rid of them all now. But I loved the Beano, and I once made a book of drawings of all the Beano characters. I drew all the Beano characters on bits of paper, and then I stapled them at the top, and I made a cover. And oh, I think my penguin is cute. I'm going to cut him out with my good scissors. Nate was more of a My Horse magazine guy. Yeah, you're a weird child. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Banana Man had a pet crow and had superhuman strength. A pet crow is interesting. It's almost like the people were like, how can we make this absolutely ridiculous? Like, how can we make this as ridiculous as possible? Oh, what if he had a pet crow? Nate does love horses. Nate goes horse riding sometimes with our friend Marta. I do not, because I do not like horses. You like horse riding though, as in you have been for fun multiple times, and you did used to have a horse, did you not? Or you rented it, or whatever people do with horses, where it's like you pay for it but someone else looks after it, whatever that's called. Yeah, and in my book, horse people are posh people. Are horses ULEZ compliant? That is a very good question. Nate, has Kate told you about the pony who lives on the roundabout by our office? I think Nate has seen seen that horse many a time and is always like, oh, the horse on the roundabout. He's still there. He's been there, or she, since I was a vet nurse, which was it was 3 years ago. I stopped being a vet nurse, and I was a vet nurse for 3 years, so 6 years that horse has been on that roundabout, on and off. It's a big roundabout. It's not like it's got grass on it. It's if you're imagining like a mini roundabout. It's still not ideal for a horse to be living on a roundabout, but this is what happens in Harlow. Look at my penguin! I think they are looking after it. It has food every day. It has fresh food, but it's quite sad when it's raining and it's just there. Nate with the horse. He loves to say hooves to say at every opportunity. Even when we're not talking about horses, he says hooves to say. Yeah, he's moved a lot. I think it's when he eats all the grass, they move him. There used to be like 3 horses. Stop with the horse puns. I just realised I haven't done any washi tape. I always forget to do washi tape. It would have been so nice along there. Can I unstick this? Yes, I can. Yeah, there used to be like 3 different horses. Oh, Joe, that is a good pun. Now look what you've done. We need a main one. What's your main pun? Ha 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 ha. Nate, would you say you mainly like horse puns? Do you stitch in crochet? Or is it called something else? How cute is this? The answer is very cute. Can't really use this one now. Cheese puns are excellent. Brilliant. Cheese puns are brilliant. Okay, let's do some actual planning. Let's do a movie list. Oh no, I didn't want to use that one. I wanted to do the popcorn one. Can I stick it back on? Yes, we can. Sort of. Cheese puns great on me. That is incredible. incredible chat going on today. My son has just come back from doing the sound at an equestrian dentistry conference. That is a very specific conference, if I may say so. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, are there vets? I know there are vets that just do horses. Are there vets that just do horse teeth? Is that what you're saying? Is that... Because that is, like, mind blown. Yeah, Nate says, must know more about horse dentists. Absolutely. Horse dentistry is hugely specialist. When I sold X-ray, we saw a lot of them. Wow. Right, tell me some Christmas movies. It sounds like the start of a joke, doesn't it? My son has just come back from doing the sound at an equestrian dentistry conference. I know horse teeth are like super complicated because they are, when they're born, their entire tooth is like this long and they slowly move down as they get worn away, and then they move down and down and down and they get worn away. And that's where the phrase long in the tooth comes from, I believe. So if they lose a tooth, it's like gone forever. Whereas like a rabbit, they grow. They're not like, they get worn down and then they grow. So like, also complicated. Good horse facts. Muppet Christmas Carol, yes. Shall I just like write them like, or higgledy-piggledy in pencil maybe? Nate saw Muppet Christmas Carol for the first time last year, so I think we should all ask him what he thought of it. Love Actually, obviously I have to watch even though I hate it. Yeah, horse teeth, they grow, but in the sense that it's the same tooth and it's just moving down. Like, I believe that is what I remember from my training. Home Alone. Is Home Alone a Christmas film? I mean, I know everyone says it is. The Grinch. I've never seen The Grinch. Elf, obviously. Das Boot. Isn't that like 4 hours long? I don't even know what Das Boot is. I only know the reference from Peep Show, which is like, how long is Das Boot exactly? Oh, 4 entertainment-filled hours. Die Hard, I've also never seen. You can all shout at me. It's a Wonderful Life I have seen. Would watch again. I will write Die Hard, but I'm just telling you now I'm not going to watch it. White Christmas. I love Elf. I mean, I don't love it. It's fine. It's probably the one I've seen the most. yeah, everyone keeps saying, oh, you have to see Die Hard, you have to see Die Hard. I'm not going to watch it. The Holiday! Obviously I have to watch The Holiday. Because it's got Jack Black in it. And it's also dreadful. What was the other one I missed? Miracle on 34th Street. I don't think I've ever seen that, you know. I did not see his touring of Tenacious D. Oh, we might have to go and see that, Nate. I think I missed White Christmas. I've never seen that. I've got a lot of room. I need more films. Home Alone 2? Is Home Alone 2 Christmassy? Oops, sorry. Lost in New York, isn't it? Is it Christmassy though? I'll put Home Alone 2. I'm gonna Google Christmas movies. Oh, there's some bad ones. Some that Joe would like. Some Hallmark. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes, 100 greatest Christmas movies of all time. Number 1, Meet Me in St. Louis. No. I've never even heard of any of these. Klaus, 2019. A beautiful hand-drawn animation. Oh, the Santa Claus. That is a good film. It is awful. They're all awful. Life of Brian. Is that a Christmas film? I'm going to put Klaus because I like an animation. Why is Life of Brian a Christmas film, isn't it? I think I've seen it. Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that a Christmas film? I thought it was more of a Halloween film. It has the word Christmas in it. Let's write the Nightmare Before Christmas. I've got a lot of space to fill. Arthur Christmas. I have heard of that. Little Women. I'm just reading the list now. Little Women is not a Christmas film. The Apartment, never heard of it. Arthur Christmas. I'll write that. Oh, and it's directed by a woman, so we've got to watch that, haven't we? How little are these women? Like scary little? Oh, I've never heard of half of these. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Edward Scissorhands. That's not a Christmas film. It's just snowy. Trading Places. It's not a Christmas film. Who wrote this list? Gremlins. I don't think Gremlins is a Christmas film. Batman Returns. Not a Christmas film. How is Muppet Christmas Carol 34th on this list? It gets very questionable as you get past 50. Oh, what about the snowman? The Raymond Briggs thing. I've just missed all your comments. I know Gremlins take place at Christmas, but I just refuse to accept this as a Christmas film. Polar Express. I haven't seen that. And I love Tom Hanks. What was the one I just said? The Snowman. Not the one with the dog, because I don't like that one. I like the one where he flies through the air. I've not seen Polar Express. I need like 3 more. I should have just written them bigger. Home Alone is 80th on this list. The Holiday is 99th. Nativity. The Nativity. That wasn't even on this list. Is that the one with is it called The Nativity? Is that the one with what's his face? I think it's just called Nativity! ! What's his name? Martin Freeman. I think I tried to watch that last year and I switched it off because it was so bad. Happy Feet. I'll put Happy Feet. I will put Nativity because I do like Martin Freeman. Okay, I need one more. If no one comes up with a good suggestion, I'm going to write Gremlins. Or Arthur Christmas. Did I write that? Oh, I wrote that already. Don't make me write Gremlins. I'd rather watch Batman Returns. Bad Santa is 30th in this list. I thought that was meant to be really bad. What's Christmas Chronicles? The Christmas Chronicles film series. Kurt Russell. Oh, plot. In Massachusetts, a widowed mother struggles to keep her family together after they had a fight because of the death of her firefighter husband who died while trying to save some strangers from a fire. Claire's son Teddy has lost his Christmas spirit and becomes involved in illegal activities. I mean, I haven't got Jack Frost. I'm going to put Christmas Chronicles because this sounds gloriously bad. Or shall I put Gremlins? Jack Frost. Is Jack Frost good? That's where a guy turns into a snowman, right? I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. You really shouldn't take my opinion seriously. Because... Are we talking about the 1997 film Jack Frost? 1998 film, sorry. Or the animated one? Oh, some people say it's 97, some people say it's 1998. I haven't even seen Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I might have seen it when I was little. Okay, I'm going to put Jack Frost and then we're done with this. And I will go over them later because that was super boring and this isn't really planning. But there we go, that's what you get when you watch a live stream by me. Now I'm going to write some names with my little stencils. I think I might have seen it when I was little. I was really young when it came out. How old was I? 1991, so I was 4. Like, who's gonna take me to see that when I'm 4? I will write Nate because I'm gonna just do it in pen because I want to be a forever. What time is it? 1:30. Oh my god. I'm sorry I have made you all watch me for an hour and a half and I have done very little. I mean, the penguin took a while. I saw it twice at the cinema that summer. Well, I was 4, so what do you want from me? If it helps, I've seen the Disney Robin Hood many, many times. That is the canonical Robin Hood film, in my opinion. Me and Nate tried to watch a load of Christmas films last year that he'd never seen before. So he had never seen Muppet Christmas Carol. If you think I'm bad for not watching films, Nate's worse than me. Who else? Joe. I need to buy Joe presents. Nate and Joe both very helpfully have birthdays in December, so I'm just gonna use it as like a joint birthday and Christmas list. What was I talking about? Yes, you're like Jesus. I really don't buy a lot of presents because I'll put Will and Vicky, even though I don't tend to buy them presents, but they're having a baby, so maybe I will get them something. Will is my brother, by the way. We watched, what else did we watch, Nate, last year? We watched The Santa Claus you'd never seen, or if you had seen it, you couldn't remember it. And we watched Jingle All the Way, which was awful, but we knew it was going to be awful, we just watched it anyway. There was some truly appalling films. Joseph of Nazareth. This has gone a bit unhinged today, hasn't it? Oh, what? You've made me put J instead of Vicky. Now look what's happened. Now I have to get the old tickets out. Nate, do you remember what else we watched? Was that it? We watched a few Christmas films, didn't we? It's so not the same colour. I think I made you watch Love Actually at some point. I'm just blowing on it, sorry. I think we watched Home Alone, but we'd seen that before. Love Actually is all around. Shima says, I've never seen Love Actually. It's not amazing. A lot of people here will say it's good, and that's fine. Joe loves it. I basically listened to a podcast about basically kind of what's the word? They look at, they pick a movie and they kind of deconstruct it from a feminist point of view, and it basically just ruins films for me. And basically, you probably all know this already, but there's a thing called the Bechdel test, which basically says that for a film to pass the test, it has to have 2 female characters who have names, and they have to talk to each other for 2 lines of dialogue about something other than a man. And basically, so few movies pass the test, even though it's such a basic requirement. And despite Love Actually having like 8 female lead characters in it, none of them actually talk to each other. I think it technically passes because the mum says to the girl who's dressed as an octopus something like, "Are you dressed as an octopus?" And she says yes, and like technically that counts because they both have names and they're talking about something other than a man, and that's the only line of dialogue that is spoken between 2 female characters. Fun facts, ruining movies for everyone. Podcast is called the Bechdel Cast, if you are interested. 8 is a lot of legs, David. It's still a fun film to watch. Like, I watch bad films on purpose just because they're bad. Like, I watch The Holiday every year and I know it's bad, but I love Jack Black and I like it when he says, "If I wrote a song about you, I'd only use the good chords." Yeah, we went through a phase of watching, like, we found this list of the worst movies ever made and we watched a load of them. One of them's called Troll 2. Absolutely dreadful. The Room is a whole saga in itself, and Birdemic is definitely not worth watching. Troll 2 isn't even a sequel. There is no Troll 1. Also, there's no trolls in it. They're all goblins. And they say the word goblin 1,000 times. There's no trolls in it. It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, I can't write my Christmas list in because then I don't know what I'm getting anyone anyway, but what should I do? Shall I write these in and then we'll call it a day? About to see some truly appalling handwriting. This isn't going to fit now, is it? Yeah, I don't do calligraphy. I hope you've all enjoyed this romp down Christmas movie lane. Not Christmas related, but earlier this year I watched a bunch of lawyers play Dungeons and Dragons on YouTube and I loved it. That's very specific. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. My brother and his wife play it sometimes with their friend. It's the kind of game I would probably really like, but I don't think we need to go down that road, do we? I think we play enough games with... What did that say? Home Alone. It's actually called How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but we don't have room for that. Keep putting my rubber down. Maybe this will be the year that I watch Die Hard. I'd rather watch Robin Hood. Does anybody, while I'm doing this, does anybody have any questions about Oops-a-daisy stuff before I leave you? Or comments or feedback or anything. Bye, Gemma. You're welcome. These pens are not good for writing. The tips are too soft. Maybe I should use some of these as well, actually. When I've finished some snowflakes, I'll leave them there so I don't forget. Everyone, so Joe says, everyone make sure you're signed up for the blog notifications as we have a blog dropping every day for next week to update on all the newness for our subs. Some very exciting updates to the monthly one and reopening the big one. Yes, indeed. I can show you how to do that as well if you want. Oh, I think I touched the camera in my hair. This is getting worse and worse. You might be, Tanya. The blog is separate to the newsletter, so if I show you this, so if you haven't seen the mega menu on a desktop, go and look at it now because it is incredible and it took me like 6 hours. So we go to what's new, we go to vlog, and then you just sign up here, type your email, and then subscribe. If you've already done it, it doesn't matter. Do it again, doesn't matter. You won't get multiple emails. Yes, the mini one theme is here. It is Christmas Tree Lane. It looks like that. Laura, have you done what I just showed you? You may have to opt in to getting marketing. So like when you sign up to the newsletter, the mini one theme will be published as a blog on the date of dispatch of the previous month's theme. Yeah, it's not even a website redo, it's literally just the menu. The website is the same. So I think it's a lot more easy to use. So we've got, if you go to subscriptions, you've got quarterly stuff, monthly stuff, VIP stuff, pass boxes, subscribe, and then like my account, I think I tried to make really logical, so you can go straight to your rainbow rewards, you can see your subscriptions, you can see your VIP, you've got your monthly and quarterly zones, you've got your shop sections, you've got your VIP shop. It's all like logical, and we also have this gifting thing which Joe did. Pardon me. So we've got gifts. They're not all populated yet with all the new stuff, but so if you've got a teacher to buy for, you can go there. If you've got stocking fillers, Secret Santas, we've like tried to organise, categorise stuff. So like cheap things for Secret Santas and whatever. All the book stuff, all the coffee stuff, and then generally all the themes are here now, which we didn't really have before. So we've got, if you just want to see cactus stuff, or if you just want to see travel stuff, or all the book stuff, it's all here. And then what's new, we're gonna swap these. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but swap the images in and out when we have new stuff, and we've got journals and planners separately, and we've got stencils. So I think this is a lot more logical as well. So font stencils has its own little column because there's so many kind of sections. And you've got all your kinds of stencils here. Then you've got font stuff, then sets, and then grid guide, and then stickers, printables, washi tape. And this is all, anyway, I'm very proud of it. It took ages, so go and have a look if you haven't seen it. Lots of messages. Joe says, we also publish a blog at the start of each month that says all the dates and info of coming month. Laura says, couple of times on an individual post I've replied to the email and I get saying, do I want to be subscribed? So I think what that is you have subscribed on an individual post. So if I show you, which is if you I don't know where it used to be. There used to be like a button at the bottom that said subscribe to this post, and that would basically, anytime there was a comment, you would get an email about that. I think maybe on here. I'm not logged in, so maybe I can't see it. But then because it was causing confusion, we added this box here. So if you haven't done this, go and do this. And then you get an email. It should work because I get an email every time there's a blog post. And I have an account that is just like as if I'm a customer that isn't an admin account. So it's working. So if you do that and it still doesn't work, then let us know. I'll just finish this and then I'll go away and leave you. Oh, you did it already. We can check. Send us another email, Laura, and we'll have a look in the back end, because it might be that you've set yourself to not receive emails or something. Like when you subscribe to the newsletter, you have to say, do you want to receive marketing emails? And you have to say yes. When did you email? Was it recently? Or did I just run it? Pogo Express. Was it recently? Because it may have got lost, sorry. Joe's just having a look now. Is there a time frame for new things to go on sale? I like to order once a month because of shipping. That is a Joe question. What did that say? The something. Can anyone remember what this just said? The Santa Claus. Which stuff in particular, Rayma? Oh, sorry, Laura. Yeah, if you've sent one yesterday, then that's fine. Gifting things we will be adding next week. All other items this month will be on the 2024 product launch date. Sorry, it's my stomach. Which is... I don't know when that is. Normally we stick to a specific launch date, but as there is a lot of gifting things we are adding as we go to make our lives easier. I don't know when that launch date is. Oh, 29th, according to the blog post. Yeah, so the end of the month. Because we're going to have a lot of gifting bundles ready in time for Christmas with the new pads and stuff. So we're going to be... This pen is not the best. Okay, nearly done, then I'll leave you to your lives. Sorry, I have done very little actual planning. Laura H, you are down to receive emails from the newsletter, so I wonder if it is an email related thing. Could be AOL is filtering before the spam. Do you have another email address you could try? I feel like AOL email addresses tend to have quite a aggressive spam filter. Whenever we have people say that they're not getting emails, it's usually like that kind of email address. I think Gmail and Hotmail and stuff is a bit more forgiving. That's just anecdotal. Cool. I might just quickly stick some things on. I've been going 2 hours, but I want to use some of these snowflakes because they're cute. Thank you for coming, guys, and I hope that works, Laura. Let us know and send us another email if not. Thanks for coming. It's been super fun. I have enjoyed just like messing around and doing some colouring and some stickers. So yeah, I will catch you next time. And Joe is planning live on the 22nd, so don't forget that. And you're welcome, everybody. Sorry, Joe says, if Gmail one works, you may be able to set up a forward for emails from AOL to Gmail, or the other way around. Not ideal. In the new year, I was going to see if I can link the blog to our newsletter provider, but that's a huge job, so not going to start looking at it this year. yeah, email stuff is somewhat tedious, so sorry if it's a bit hit and miss, but we do send proper emails about most things anyway, and also everything is on social media as well, so just keep your eyes and ears on all the places. Cool. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for coming. Have a good week. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, everyone, again. It's been nice and chilled. I'm going to go and have some lunch. Sorry if you heard my stomach. Thank you, Nate. I'll catch you all later. Bye, 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 bye.